Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, ladies, I want to do this quick video. Remember the doctor, the psychologist, I believe, Bree. I believe her TikTok is Unusually Bree. So remember when she challenged black men to do better? She spoke a lot about what they're not doing, and she was very adamant about it. Very, I would say, somewhat emotional. And a lot of people didn't appreciate her word choice. Never mind, though, some of the same people, I'm sure, by rap music that talk about HOEs in the house, call women degrading name. But, she shouldn't have said that. Okay. And she's a professional. Okay. So remember when all that went down, then I believe they had some black woman to out her. Then came the female attack. Yeah. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's the black men that got her fired." But the report showing is pretty much black women went on attack. You said tomato, I said tomato. Hey, some said the men did it, but there were a lot of black women who, from what I understand, supported trying to bring her down. Don't forget this community. You can't have a difference of opinion. And here's my thing. I thought about it. Where was her support system when that happened? Where was her support system? We're led by a matriarch. Some people now still trashing her. And I thought about it. As I said, I did a video. No matter what they do, some black woman is going to play super boo. Ladies, be on the lookout for the haters among us. There are black women that we have, and we don't have to all think the same. We don't, because I see what prevails, the matriarch. A lot of mammy biscuits seem to prevail. But what I will say is this. When you see behavior that's unseemly, you see it's not going anywhere, like baby mama, fatherless home, lazy men being coddled, women out there working like something crazy, like a darn soldier. Women out the time something happen, they're the ones out there. Where the men at? Out there marching for Cletus and them. George Floyd. Hate to say this, not to speak evil of the dead, but I'm gonna be realistic with you. Do you really think if something had happened to a black woman, do you think a man like GF would be out there marching, stomping his feet in the ground for a black woman? I doubt it. Maybe he would. I doubt it. But oh no, we got to go. Watch out for the haters among us. When you find these women that are pro male, they're pro Tyrone, leave them alone. Don't try to admonish them about their baby daddy, non working, lazy, abusive husband. Leave them alone. Let them go. And when that sinking ship that they're on, it starts to capsize and she need a lifeboat, let them go. A black woman is a business owner, which prompted this video. She did that thing again, trying to come to the rescue to some women who are not business oriented. They love carrying the seed of poverty, D. And of course, things went bad. She tried to challenge them just like Bree did to do better and do this and do that. I don't know if they went home and took it home to the mammies and the dust buckets that are among them. Next thing you know, they turned on her. I'm report her to the authorities. She doing this. And it's like, what's there to report? Oh, okay. So you've done some research, and here's the deal that went down. Basically, she is a professional, and she does work for um she worked for a company. So what she did was, you know how somebody explains their journey? Like, I used to work here, and then, I had this position, and then you ended, and then you work from home. And I guess maybe she had some kind of, what can I say? Um, um, materials. It could have been like some training materials. You understand what I'm saying? Training material that she had from her old job. And I think she used that, she incorporated that into her journey now to try and help them out. Well, you know what happened, right? Well, you don't know. I'm going to tell you. Knowing that she used to work there and that the company is not what she's doing now as an entrepreneur, that company that she worked for prior, I guess she must use some of those materials that were outdated given her position. You already know what happened. One of the hood rats in the group recorded her using their materials and some of the things she said and forwarded to the to that company. She gets the cease and desist. Yeah, leave people where they are. Don't cast your pearl to swine. You see them, they say a drowning man, leave them. It's like, you got to be kidding me. You got what? Who does that? Company gets upset, wants her to stop using them. I- it's like, what? There's no way. Now complaining. By the way, the company that she's upset with, that she before, she was on pretty good terms with them. But now trying to help the seed of poverty D. You worried about the ones that's being evicted because they chose the seed of poverty D. They chose to have stay with men that create fatherless homes. I'm gonna throw them a lifeboat, and look what happened. Wow. So they want the materials back, and for you to stop using them. Now somebody running their mouth, and I don't know if this is going to be official, trying to say about theft of property. What do all those women have in common? Mammies. Trying to, that's what I'm telling you. You don't have to experience it. Me, my helping hand has stopped. My helping hand, oh, it's I cut it off. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm sorry. Too much jealousy, and you always hear nightmare. I never. It's uncanny. It's unbelievable. It's like, and you think about it, it's like, stop and think. You think about people that have resources and that have money. Do you think those people are going to go and say, "Oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and risk myself and put myself out front, try to help somebody that doesn't think like me. Let me try to show them the way." It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. If what is that? It's a biblical scripture about he that's ignorant, leave him ignorant. It doesn't say, well, you better go out and help him do something. Come on, you better go out there and do something. I'm like, wow, maybe that's the reason why. Maybe that's the reason why. So when it goes down for a black woman like they're trying to help out the community, when it goes down for a black woman like that, who's there to assist? She said some things about black men. Again, don't worry about them being lazy and not those that are. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it doesn't apply, he'll let it fly. I need to hear about what your daddy and your mama and your cousin, well, my uncle, and yeah, that's one out of millions. My father was a provider too. We're at a point now, and it's really sad because this group is one that really needs help. Do not try to go to low vibrational people and call yourself, I feel sorry for little Kiki. I'm gonna try to leave Kiki the hell alone to save yourself. Leave her, whatever. Kiki's going to do what she wants to do. So it's Amber and Mega and Samantha. They're gonna do what they want to do. Leave them. When it goes down for you, where's your help? I tell you what you need to go ahead and do. There are enemies among us. There is no sisterhood. Is the sisterhood is tainted, it's broken. I don't claim it. When you find women that are like that, don't try to go out there. You're gonna be the miracle worker. If they haven't gotten it by now by Kansas City Poverty, I don't know what to tell you. Like I said before, watching that documentary in the 60s. So in the 60s, all these black women sitting up here in this what public housing unit. Why are you there? You are there because you have a low paying job and you got a bunch of cheering that your man, your baby daddy, your boyfriend, whatever that old low vibrational felonious foot fella you got dealing with. That's why you're there. And he cannot help. Either he won't or he can't support those kids. But yet you're gonna keep on laying up with him. That's on you. That should have been your clue. That's why when this stuff happens, oh, they're cutting this off, cutting that off. Who the fool to keep on dealing with some stupidness? Like Dr. Clark Anderson said, you that stupid with with Gorilla Glue. Stupidity is just all over you. Gorilla Glue, it ain't coming off. It ain't like the lady had that. She ran out of that spray to keep her lace front down, and she used that Gorilla Glue. Stupidity just stuck on you. It's gonna have to be, I guess, maybe surgically removed. Don't waste your time. If you want to move with people that think like you. I'm gonna go down and grab somebody from the bottom. They're gonna pull you down right with them. Pull you down right with them. And I thought about. I said, "Wow, that reminds me of that doctor, Bree, trying to help those peoples, and the mammies got busy. So when these mammies get, I don't care if it's me, ma, when they get in trouble because they suing, they been suing, and all of that. Don't try to save them. When they get in trouble, do not try to save them. Leave them where they are. They can figure it out. Because you know what? When it comes to these men in the community, man, they're going to. That's why I call them, you pretty much looking at a princess with Timberland boots on. The protected class in the community. Don't try to challenge weak minded people. Leave them where they are. Leave them. I'm going to do nothing. You don't have to experience things to learn the hard way. I'm not I'm not a single parent, haven't been one. I see what being with the City of Poverty D can do to these. So wow, I mean it's there. You can learn from others. Do not cast your pearl of swine. Don't sit up here, I'm gonna play Captain Safe and they're gonna appreciate me. Oh, I did it. See, you have a love for the community, but here's what you don't understand. In the BC, the sisterhood is broken. Those mammy biscuits run real deep. And even black women love to break another black woman down. Oh, they sure do. You saw what happened to her. Love to bring them down. So when those kind they go under, they need some help, need a lifesaver. What they need to go ahead and do is call on the men, call on the very men that they fight for. Beware, the sisterhood is tainted. The sisterhood is broken. Don't pick up low hanging fruit. That fruit child fell out of the tree. It's bruised. You don't want it. Don't put it in your basket. Don't do it. You can't help this group. You can't. Went through, and the women she's trying to help, this businesswoman, we're talking about baby mama food stamp bound. Nothing, there's anything wrong with it. But I'm talking about baby mama food stamp bound. No one else is here to help them. The government. And if that stops, then what you gonna do like the lady did? Call the news. Okay, call the news, and you still don't have your EBT card, what is it, reloaded or replenished? Reaching out trying to help those kind of women. I did it and you can do it. And look what happened. Oh, she used those materials from her old job. I want you. You doing this for them. Oh, and here's the part. Here's the kicker. So she gave them some information trying to help them out. That's what she did. Then on top of that, She developed another program. She developed uh, another aspect to it. And yes, here's what it hits in. Again, I used to be the kind. Oh, I'm not doing jack. I'm leave him alone. I'm not doing it, mammy. I'm not doing it. We can now give $500. I'm not doing jack. I'm done. Um, it's like wow. Again, you can learn from the experience of other people. What to do and what not to do. A person keeps on driving their car, running that red light, keep on crashing it out. You be a fool on them yours. You got an extra vehicle. You don't never drive. And it's my property. Hell, it wasn't given to me. I had to work for it. What I'm just give it to you for? You got an antique vehicle? And why the hell I want to loan it to you when your old raggedy boyfriend clearly that we on the bus and I know what's gonna happen. Gonna drive, and next thing you know, it's gonna be a claim, and the vehicle is an antique, and you're gonna probably roll a damn thing over, and I'm gonna be hella mad, and I'm gonna probably go bad, which I don't want to do that, but I'm not gonna say, oh no. So guess what? To avoid all that, I don't deal with that. I'm not dealing with you. I don't loan out THIT. I don't know you. I don't deal with no low bottom dweller. You and your baby dad, whatever the situation is, I don't deal with people like that. I don't. You'll learn today real quick. It's more peaceful that way. I used to think people I knew that had resources. I said, well, white people and rich, they think, no, no, I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. You can't help people. The haters among us. So when you see these women sitting up here struggling, and I understand there are again, you see them struggling. If they haven't approached you, and you have to be careful about that, but don't sit up here trying to play. Oh, I'm gonna save these black women. Oh, I know her struggle. I'm gonna go over here and talk to LaShawn, honey. LaShawn is on her own. She can go with a man. Oh, look at me, Ma. I'm gonna leave them alone. G's walk in silence. They sure do. You don't see them walking around. You're not gonna see Jamie Dimon or Davis Howard walking around here with, hey, I got up with a money sign t-shirt on. What the hell? That's some old trivial ass mess. Hell, the reputation, the position speaks for itself. I don't see them sitting up here with no dollar signs on. I got dollars in my pocket. That's some old ghetto dumb stuff. Because people that have it, I want you to know they got it. And we know David Solomon of Goldman Sachs and Jamie Dimon, they sure as hell got it. Shoot, Jamie Dimon with them bags up under his eyes. He got more than them bags up under his eyes. He got bags at the bank. Come on now. He got a whole kind of bag. It's a money bag. Serious money bag. Crazy money bag. You don't see them going down. You're not gonna catch them doing no seminar for no people consider PWT, some old boot under the floorboards Billy, reject Becky that loves to go out and fight every Saturday night. They aren't dealing with that aspect. Are you kidding me? And see black women were so emotional. We know the struggles of our community. We call ourselves gonna reach out. Don't do it. It's gonna hurt you. Don't do it. Leave them alone. Build for yourself and people like you. Stop trying to put a cape on for the sisters. The sisterhood is broken. The sisterhood is hellified tainted. And this lady doing stuff for free, yada, yada, yada. Again, not talking about Brie, but I just use her as an example. In her business, now she has a separate part right here. Oh, I guess to charge them. Negroes want everything for free. It's like, are you kidding? That's research, time, and energy. Think about it. Like some of the ones people calling me up for jobs, and I've known to try to help people. I said I'm in one of myself, but I keep myself in the loop of things in case a job does come up and I put it out. And I thought about it. Calling and call. I have to put it down. I'm out of HR department. And first of all, me putting money in your pocket, I don't ask for a fee or everything. I just go ahead, hey, this person here, I'm in the loop, to help somebody else. I was like, wow, now I'm out of HR department. What do you ever have anything positive coming my way? Somebody get you a job. paying you a nice amount of money. You can't even, that job may pay you maybe 80, 90,000 a year. Okay, this one here that was paying 80. Okay, they won't even send you a gift card. Not that I asked one, it just shows you uncouth. That's very typical of a lot of people in this group. Just take, 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 take. What I won't. The sisterhood is tainted. The sisterhood is full of jealousy. It's full of snakes. Don't. I'm gonna go ahead and try to help them. Don't get help trying to hurt. I was like, wow. You mean they did a secret video? Why would you? And she used another company's material, trying to help you with your broke behind. Really? And they got a copyright. I'm like, whoa. So for that to happen, it had to have been someone that you invited into your circle and tried to train them. You used some old materials from an old job. That's a copyright. And that's what the ghetto gaggers did. And you wonder why some people, when they hear about, oh, this baby mama, don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If it was me, oh, well, she needs somewhere to stay, girl. I done, she's expression. I've done that shit, not doing it anymore. I'm not trying to hear about it. I been there, done that, don't want to hear about it. What the hell is this? Done turn my place into a salon. Well, excuse me, what's going on here? You sitting up here and about 3/4 to the laundry at my house. This is a home. What the hell? They don't. Also, they can save money on the washer and dryer. You done brought your raggedy kinfolks to my house while I'm at work. I happen to come home early sick. And you sitting up here, three grown folks bought laundry, taking turns doing laundry in my house. So don't tell me about this group, these low vibrational people. I'm telling you, even now, something going on, I may benefit from it. Something else may happen because what I may benefit from, those people, somebody has an issue with it. They may try to challenge it in court. They are rich. I am not. So it could go wrong. But let's just say if it goes right, you think I'm going to be sitting up here having a plan? Oh, I'm going to go. I'm not doing a darn thing. I'm done. You happen to see what happens to other people, and you look at your past experience, and you realize it's just not worth it. Live your life. It's not worth it. Don't cast your pearl to swine. It had to have been there's So you invite them to a meeting, then you rent a place out of your pocket. This one, I couldn't believe it. And now for phase two, it's something I said, oh, that's a different program. But this here should help them out. So let me guess. I bet somebody didn't want to pay. I bet somebody didn't want to pay. So you helped me get this far, or you got something else going on. You asking for it. So then she pushed this together, then hire somebody else to do this side, and you got to get this going. She had to hire somebody for that. Negroes want everything for free. I'm telling you, my helping hand is put up. I used to think, especially people that have resources, rich people, the few that I know, I said, oh man, they don't believe in helping anybody like that. I get it. But see, I'm compared to them, I'm the broke I'm the broke person. Not like broke. You understand what I'm saying? Not like, oh my gosh, I'm not Johnny Taylor, like that song about the casino about some kind of last $2. That is so funny to me. I get it. And I said, wow. So now, she used those materials, and that's from her old job. And this kind of copyright. What the hell you worried about it for? Too dumb to survive, too stupid to come up. These these negresses did this to you. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. Well, she should have been you. Wow. Just like the girl was saying to me about, like, what is that? Goldman Sachs and them, Goldman Sachs, them doing the, helping out black entrepreneurs and people who want to excel. They're not worried about no darn baby mama. Well, they can pay. They don't care about no. They're not worried about no baby mama that set up here and then had child after some old felonious foot fella. They're not worried about that. They are. That's a bad investment. You're gonna learn today. You up there digging in the barrel. I'm gonna pull them up. They're gonna pull you down. I was like, wow. So now you got all this trauma. Sent. She shouldn't have been using it. Wow. Well, she's had that when she left there. Oh, so now I see. Whole bunch of drama. You ladies, the sisterhood is tainted, it's fake, it's dangerous. I wouldn't trust it. If you start doing well, they'll start hating on you. The sisterhood is tainted. No, 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 no. Again, look what happened to her. Who brought her down? Black women. Black women gonna put out there and oh yes, here we go. So when you find these old tainted so-called fake sisters in the group, when they going through a hard time, the mammies, guess what? Let them, the mammies should go ahead and call on your man. Let those men save you, which we know they're not going to. Oh well, don't trouble yourself. Do not reach down at the bottom of the barrel trying to pick up some old low vibrationist, felonious fella loving behind a so-called fake sister. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them. Now, and it makes me think like this weekend, I got a hold of something that was sent to me. I went ahead and I said, hey, let me send this to these two people. And now I had to send back my mind. I'm like, oh boy, it has my name on it. I gave it to them. I'm like, hello, you forgot what happened last time. You try to help them old low budget women and look what went down. Look how it turned out. I forgot. Don't help. I get a phone call. Hey, this happened, and they gave your name, and they were so rude, and yada yada yada. Negroes don't follow directions. Here I am trying to help you get on your feet. I thought about that. Well, how did it turn out for me? It turned out real bad. So embarrassing. Ooh, I was embarrassed to get that phone call. He said, "Yeah, I just want to let you know." He said, "I know what you're trying to do." And of course, it was a Caucasian male. He knew that as a black woman that had done pretty well for herself at that time, he knew what I was trying to do. He knew, oh, she's trying to help these black women. She's trying to help some black women who ain't never seen that kind of paycheck before. And it was a hell of a paycheck too. I remember just making 40,000, then well maybe 40 to 50,000, then that 40 to 50,000 became 110,000. I'm done. I thought about that the same, and he called me up. He says, I know what you're trying to do, but I just want to let you know. He said, that's why I'm calling you, to let you know what happened. He said, they got real ugly too. And he said, and of course they gave out your name. He said, that's why I'm calling. He says, hey, I know you. So he knew what I was trying to do. He knew those were nothing but some ghetto women. And I saw them and I really felt bad. And I said, hey, you know what? Let me try to help these sisters out. Ha ha. I thought about that with me. He said, I know what you're trying to do. I just want to go ahead and let you know. So he knew then you're trying to help these poor black women get on. They didn't follow directions. I done wrote the stuff down step by step what to do. I'm giving you my contacts. And look what happened. It went bad for me. He said they called up. He said, I'm like, do this first. Call this person. Go here first and here. They're going to do what they want to do. He said it went bad. He said, we'll never deal with them. He said, never. He says, as a matter of fact, I'm taking their name out of our system. He says, so I want you to know, just so you know, he says, I know you what kind of person you are, and I understand what you're trying to do. Man, I was so embarrassed. My helping hand is done. Oh, it's hell. My helping hand is done. I thought about that each time I said, and sometimes you might think it's just your experience. But then this latest, and then I thought about her, Bree, The mammy attack. But if you notice, when Becky and them get these mammies in a bind, hey, for Jonathan Mayers, are they gonna go ahead and go after Becky? Not that I'm saying they should. This is an example. You see how they operate? Oh, but a black woman. Leave the low vibrational people. That's men and women. Leave them alone. I thought about that. I said, wow. He said, I know what you're trying to do. Yep, trying to help them. Because they were at the, trying to help them. Because they were on hashtag scary struggle bus. Probably can't come up with $200. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. You know what I'm saying? Oh, been there, done that. They can't. They probably couldn't even come up with 2,000 if life depended on it. And in this economy, I'm not surprised because it's very challenging. Very challenging. Not surprising in this economy with inflation. But just give you an example. So you're like, you know what? I think I know a way. Shh. I think I know a way. Leave them. The sisterhood is tainted. It's very dangerous. Again, just like her with Bree. So when you see the ones at the bottom, I'm starting to tell you, you don't get hurt trying to help. You might want to keep it moving. So that's why I'm doing this video. I was like, wow. Then I thought about my own experience, and I was like, so there's recent things. They did a video, and she using that company material when she used to work. So somebody sent them with her proof to the company she used to work, and now she has her own business. And oh, got it, got it, truly got it. They did. Somebody did that. So now to bring her down. Wow. So now, as you already can figure out, the program that she's doing, trying to help these old low budget women, it's gonna have to stop now. That's done. That's done. Same thing with Bree. Black women, be on the lookout. There are mammies in this group. They are pro these men, and that's okay. Let them be. When you see them going down the wrong path, child, let them go. Leave them alone. Don't say anything. Let them go. Don't cast your pearl to swine. Don't do it. I'm gonna show them. They're gonna show you. The sisterhood is broken. The sisterhood is tainted. Don't try. I'm sorry to tell you. Don't try to help these folks. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna show them the way. Yeah, right. Who does something like this? Shocking. Who does something like this? Again, I thought about this woman here, Bree. What happened to her? And worse things have been said about black men. Oh, but go on attack. That I thought about the little things I've done. You think it's just a few people. No, this right here is it's the norm. That my experience, other people experience. You can put two and two together. No, the ones you help be the ones that hurt you. The ones you try to help are the ones that try to hurt you. Leave. Me personally, I'm done. Unbelievable. So what's gonna happen with that woman is gonna, I guess, affect her business. But the fact that she had a prior job, she's sitting up here when they got a little space to meet with them, and somebody gives out some old material to say, hey, so I started here. So I guess she incorporated her experience from her old job to her business. And look what happened. Somebody records a presentation and she gave us these out. It's got that company's name on it. Ooh, I bet it might be a company. I'm going to call them and tell them and do a secret video. So much for trying to help them. Leave them alone. I'm telling you. I thought about it, and it's freeing. It's relaxing. Just, I did a video on Patreon. It's so much easier when you don't worry about the BC. Hate to tell you. Leave them alone. I'm gonna go ahead and show them the way. Don't show them anything. Enjoy your success. Deal with people that are like you on the same level. Some old bottom dweller, don't do it. Again, you saw what happened to her on the screen. She's out of her job. Who? The mammies. So when these mammies, I don't care if it's grandmammy the whole night, oh, they into a bun. What she hell if I know. I don't have to tell you, but what I need you to do is keep on go. I'm not trying to hear about it. Do you think you can't know? What can you know? It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. What they gonna do? Again, to this question, hell if I know, that's not my problem, boo. What they gonna do? I don't know. Unbelievable. Sitting trying to help them. And this she did for free. It has another part. Okay, this right here is a little different. She charges a fee for it. You think so? Want everything for free. So I don't know if one of those hood rats took the information home to their mammy or were jealous of her, you know. Maybe their baby daddy or something like that. Oh man, I tell you, we love the church of the turn down group. I'm gonna do a video. Tyrone gets fired. I make a comment. I cannot believe. So it's my fault he got fired. I don't even know him like that. It's not. I don't know the Joker like that. Never mind, the job gave him a warning, but I said something, and wow, I should have said something. Cost him that fool is not my son. I wouldn't give birth to foolishness. I didn't get him the job. No accountability. Again, that's a different video. But I want to let you know, some people are doing well, times are challenging. Stop trying to put on that cape, even to save a so called sister. This sisterhood is tainted. This sisterhood is broken. It's full of mammies. So when they get in trouble, what they need to do is call on the men. Yeah. They need to call on those men that that they always willing to stand up for. They're ready to go box. When they get in trouble, they need to go ahead and call on those men that they love to defend. It's sad. It made me, I was like, wow, I can't, a tape? A tape. It reminds me of a black doctor. Um, it was a black man. He was a doctor, and he was helping some of the people in the community. Yeah, and I forget what it was, and it was really helping them out. But see, he was helping poor people in the community that weren't insured. Well, no, that they weren't insured. So he was just trying to help them with programs and things like that. I'll never forget it. What did they do? It was shocking. Loose lips sink a ship. I guess somebody opened up their mouth. And what it was kind of like saying, oh, they didn't want this. It's like saying, hey, this program here, maybe let's say it's for like, certain people that it's expensive insurance, yada, yada, yada. But then you might can go here and say, hey, that, you may say, hey, I've got this right here. Here's what's needed. And so they started noticing, hey, some black people, it was really weird. They started showing up and they noticed, oh, hey, they're coming from this area. What doctor? And so, oh, so and so said this and he said this, yada, yada, yada. So, from what the guy was saying in the investigation, they basically did not want him helping black people in a certain way or giving out some information. They said he wasn't supposed to. So it's like saying, let's say, for example, this medicine here you don't want. You don't want this medicine here because they want to give you this medicine. It's not going to do anything. What you need is this right here. So something like on that level, okay? You know what happened? They paid some black women. Black man, he was an older man, I think like in his 60s at the time, early to mid 60s. They paid them to go in there and be a fake patient, and they recorded the conversation. And that's how they got it. He was trying to help. That's how I'm like, there is no way. Last I heard, they were coming after his license. Some black women, they were paid them to go in there, and they had a recorder in their bag, and they had him on tape, and they got him. He wasn't doing anything. He was just trying to help them. And they're like, oh, no, you can't tell them that. Trying to help his own. Here's what you really need. Well, I don't have insurance. It's not going to pay. Well, here's what you might can do. Career ruined. They hired two black women to go in there, and they recorded him. Well, you can't say this to the patient about, oh, so if this medicine that they're pushing off on you is no good and it's not, oh, that's confidential. So, oh, he shouldn't have said, okay. It was the weirdest thing. But yeah, they recorded him, he's trying to help them out. And I'd heard in the community that he was trying to do some good, trying to help people. Oh, that's what I'd heard in the community. And look what happened. Two black women going there with a recorder. And that's how they got him. Going after his license. So when they tell you, hey, you can and cannot do this, even though it may help the community, sometimes people, you love your community more than they love you. They don't love you. You better be selfish. The sisterhood is tainted. I'm sorry. Out of all of us, the wonderful, beautiful ones of us, beautiful spirits, beautiful hearts want to give, you got to be careful. The sisterhood is tainted. It's full of snakes. It's full of mammies. They'll hurt you. Oh, they'll hurt you. I think sometimes things like this, you hear about them, and I take it personally because it's like it lets you know, hey, what not to do. I do believe that. It lets you know. I used to be like, oh yeah, we can do. No, then you think about your own experience. Well, that's just one thing that happened. No, sisterhood is tainted. It's full of snakes, full of jealousy. Being a black woman, I think it's like walking through a landmine. You got enemies all around, and not just the dust buckets. No, you got dust bucket females, dustinas. You're trying to be positive. You have to really watch your back. Anyway, oh my gosh, gotta go. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Love you, all the positive, beautiful people. Love you, the mammies. Anyway, love you, all the positive, beautiful people, and I'm out.